Hello. How are you guys? How's your day? Woo! Nice. So, today I would like to talk with you about videos for social media. So, it's something with real footage and CG. And at first, I would like to ask you, who are you? So, here's the managers, developers, artists. So, who is the manager here? Okay. Who is an artist? Nice. Developers? Okay, mostly developers. So, and I think almost all of you from game industry, right? Or not? So, from game industry. Okay, great. Our company do graphics for commercial, like advertisement, and for games, and for events, for gambling, and we had an idea to do something like fun projects. So because my idea was to create a job in-house for my team to polish our professionalism, you know. So, and my idea was to combine something from Vilnius with CG. So, and here's was our ideas. So we try to find some special symbolic views in Vilnius and imagine somehow how it can be combined with 3D. So, and here is how it looks like. So here's our concepts. So, and today I would like to talk about a few videos that we made with digits. So this is how we trying to understand Vilnius more. So we look around at the Vilnius and we search a lot of photos from Vilnius and regular people in Instagram. And I set up a really simple pipeline. Who's understand what pipeline does mean? I think everyone, right? So my idea was to create a very simple pipeline, very clear. And maybe you see here is a small part of AI. So I will talk about AI a little bit later. So, and how our timeline is looking. So you may see it's quite similar, quite simple, and we did it in Miro. Is somebody use Miro here? Nice, nice. Very simple and and important instrument. So our first video was about a wolf. So it was our idea to recreate in CG symbol of Vilnius. So I really enjoy this place because I used this road many times a day. So we tried to find a visual style of wolf, and I searched a lot of concepts from internet and Pinterest, you know. So, and then we did a concept art like this. So I tried to do a wolf in a few ways, like a sci-fi wolf, really clean, perfect shapes and etc. And on the other hand, I tried to imagine wolf like something deity and old ancient sculptor or robotics, I don't know. So it was a final concept art for a wolf. And then we did this kind of model. It was meat poly. So it was really interesting to think about rig for this model. So, and it was a few hour backstage from the project. So we did a few real footages. Let's again. So it looks like that. And we try to find a correct angle for this wolf. So, and it was like animation part. And like a backstage. So, and here is the final of the video. And to be honest, I was really surprised because we received a lot of comments, shares, saves on this video, because I realized that this wolf is really important and symbolic for Lithuanians, and I thought we need to continue working this way. And our next project was about pink soup. So, do you like a pink fest, guys? Why? I don't hear anyone. Please, come on. Yeah, pink fest. It was really fun. So our idea was quite simple, but it was really difficult to find a good way to visualize this idea, because our first thoughts was about to create a big plate with soup somewhere in Vilnius, so maybe in a square, maybe on TV tower or something like that. So it should be a pink soup with eggs and chips with potato. And then I imagine, I thought it will be really funny if we change a real river to soup river. So it was a concept art for this, so we did it in Procreate. So as I said, everything should be really simple. So, and after that, I found a way to create a lot of AI generation to check and try our ideas about how better to visualize this idea. So, as you can see, it's really creepy to use AI as a production quality, because a lot of mess right there. So, and AI works really bad with consistent visualization. But anyway, we did a lot of generation like that to try, because we tried to find a better point of view and better scripts, something like that. So for AI, we use Clean, Sora, and Grok. So also we made a lot of static generation and static concept arts before we start our real production. So it was a real footage. We made it a few times before we was happy of the result. And also you can see that here is a few issues with sun. Because it's quite specific weather and etc. But it was a summer, and summer should be hot, and summer should be bright, and etc. So that's why we had to work on the video too. This is another view. So we did many footages like that. It was footage from drone, as you see. So it was our first try with tracking. So we tried to track CG objects with real footage. On this project works something like 6 or 7 employees. It was concept artists, CG generalists, animators, videographer, etc. So it's how we imagine sheep with a potato, but we realized that potato don't look well, and we change it in the future. So also I had an idea that it will be really simple to buy a model of egg, but I was confused because it's not, and we had to rework the egg. So, and it was a typical comments for team because it was a real big issue to understand what color of pink soup. So it's pink, but not. So many different soups with many different colors and very different consistency of the soup. So, and it was our first steps of video. So as you can see, I don't like color of the soup and objects in the river. So, and after that, we had tons of videos like that. So, to be honest, we almost kill each other because my team, they tried as best as they can, but we all have different understanding of pink and pink soup. So, here is another test. Then we realized that we have another problem of the proportion of the eggs, because when we see a river somewhere close, we see a big eggs, but when we fly away, we see two small eggs. So it was really big challenge to us to find the correct proportions. Also, we try to find how many I would say greens or other objects should be with the eggs. And it was something close to final video, but we realized that video is quite boring. So, and we need to add more details for this idea. And also, as you can see, this video wide, but we publish it in social media vertically. So, and here is you can see a typical process of generalists, how we works with the mask and etc. etc. We had to save a sculpture, right, on the bridge, right? It is a sculpture, right? Monument, or what is that on the bridge? Like conus. My team every time try to hide it. So in the final video, we added a helicopter which get the sack and move it to the plate. So, and here is the final video. So this video has a huge reaction from auditory because it was many comments and saves and etc. And I was really surprised. So that's why we continue work on other videos. And for now, I would like to ask you, help us to generate new ideas. So I will show you our backstage of a new video that we are working on. So we took this Gedimina, this, I don't know how to say it's character or mascots, I don't know. So, and we tried to recreate it in CG. So first of all, we made a 3D model. Is it work? Yeah, okay. Then we added mustache, and this object looks like that. So what do you think? What animation should be right there in this kind of idea? What can be fun? Okay, okay. So, okay, let's remember it, because we will move forward, and then maybe we will come back to this video. So here is another backstage of this model. So this is our another idea about Klaipėda. What kind of animation can be here? Waving. Okay, nice, nice, great.
Playing with the ball, the seal.
Playing with the ball. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice, sounds great. Wave and playing with the belly. Great. So here's another idea. I try to imagine symbols of Lithuania as a balloon, which flying under the city. Maybe a big King Kong on the TV tower. And maybe a big dinosaur somewhere on Constitucius. So here's it. What do you think, guys? Which idea is better? Or everyone is awful and boring? TV tower more funny, right? Okay, and what animation it can be? My first idea was like a Donkey Kong to try to catch some bananas from the air. Or maybe he tried to take from the TV tower. But to be honest, I really like this idea, but this idea looks a little bit boring to me. Because, okay, different balloons and what? Catch balloons? Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, maybe you have another ideas. So maybe you have symbol of Vilnius that you would like to see in a CG in real Vilnius. What make you funny and happy? Okay, okay. Who's next? Maybe more ideas? Come on, come on. Feel free. More crazy ideas. Something crazy. Okay, nice. Here is a final of my presentation, and I would like to hear your thoughts. You may feel free to follow me on Instagram and our company Instagram. So also, we are open to collab, and if you have a, I don't know, crazy idea and you would like to blow up imagination, please feel free to write to us and write to me directly. So thank you for your time and have a great conference.
Did you do already anything with other cities, or Klaipėda is like the first other city with this idea, at least in the idea stage?
We tried to work with Israel cities. We worked with Warsaw, but right now we're concentrating only on Vilnius and Lithuania.
Yeah, it's more like a question, I guess. I don't know, I came late to this meeting, but how do you come up with this stuff? I mean, it's all quite ridiculous, like in a good way. Is it like influenced a lot by the, I guess, AI generated content? Because this is actually really trendy at the moment when they just make, you know, they add random objects on random things. And I think it's really cool because actually I have a lot of foreigner friends and they were just sending me those reels with the same videos that you actually made. So I was just thinking, where's the inspiration coming from?
Okay, so sorry, Richard, I almost do not hear everyone.
Huh?
What is
Where is the inspiration coming from for these videos?
Okay, I understand. I don't know. From my head, from my imagination. When I came to Vilnius, I saw balloon in the air, like a big can of yogurt, and it was blowing my mind because it was really great, and I thought that I need somehow to do a real video about that. So that's why balloons with the symbol of Vilnius. That's why Shalty River, because something symbolic stay quite huge and bigger. So for us, it's not a commercial project. So I thought I wouldn't like to show our commercial because it's boring, maybe. But I think we need a place where we can be ourselves and show our imagination without any borders.
Do you personally have some sort of routine that helps you to come up with ideas that you haven't had before?
I'm trying to watch everything. I'm trying to play in everything. Mobile games, console games, and etc. Trying to see a lot of visual arts and trying to read everything that I can, because we are like we like AI. So something AI in our head, and that's why we need to feed it. So that's how it works.